How are you all? I hope you all are doing well. So today we are going to see the second video. Good morning children. So let's begin today's video with exercise 27A, that was of quadrilaterals, from question number 6 onwards. As you can see the question children, the figure is given alongside, and in this particular figure we have to calculate the value of x first. Now one thing you need to keep in mind children, this angle, this C angle is complete 3x. That means this smaller part as well as this bigger part is together 3x. So how are we going to calculate x? Let's see. You need to add up all these 4 angles children, and then that will be equal to 360. So let's see at the calculation part. Now look over here, I have written all the values together, right, and it is equals to 360. Now when you are rearranging children, bring the like terms together and then write it. You can add up the like terms. 12x plus 48 is equals to 360. 12x is equals to 48 will go on the other side as minus 48. 12x is equals to 312 and x is equals to 312 divided by 12, that will give you 26. When you reduce it, it is 26. So the value of x is 26. Later in the second part of this question children, you have to calculate the value of angle ABC. Now angle ABC is 4x, so put the value of x, 4 into 26, that is 104. And in the third part you have to calculate the value of angle. Now in the third sub part children, you have to calculate the value of angle ACD. So that is 3x, put the value of x in this, so the angle is 78 degrees. Coming to question number 7 children, it says that a quadrilateral ABCD is there where angle C is given as 64 and angle D is given as angle C minus 8 degrees. So 64 minus 8 will give you D. Similarly, angle A is given as well as angle B is given in the same form with the variable. Like A is 5, A plus 2, in the same way B is 2, 2A plus 7, and we have to calculate the value of angle A. So let's see the calculation. Now this is question number 7. Sum of all the angles is 360. So write all the 4 angles children. As you can see I have written, right, and this should be equal to 360 degrees. Now because there are 2 angles which are given in the form of brackets children, we will have to solve the brackets. So multiply the number with the terms inside. So this is 5a plus 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 into plus is plus, 5 2s are 10. Similarly 2 into 2 is 4a plus 7 2s are 14. And this angle over here is 64 minus 8, which is 56. Now you have all the angles over here. Bring the like terms together and add these. So 9a plus 144 is 360. 9a is equals to 360 minus 144, which is 216. A is equals to 216 upon 9. When you reduce it, it is 24. And after this, in the last one, we have to calculate the value of angle A. So now put the value of A in angle A. So 5a plus 2 is first, write this, that is 5a plus 10, and now put the value of a over here, what we have just calculated, that is 24. So 5 into 24 is 120 plus 10, so angle A is 130 degrees. Now look at question number 8 children. This is a similar kind of a question what I explained you right now. Now ABC is given over here children, and what is B and what is C is also given. And because it has the variable A in it, so they have not given angle A. A will be taken as A only. So write all the 3, add 70 to it, equalize it to 360, and then calculate the value of A. Once you get the value of A, substitute the value of A in B and C. That will give you the angle measurement for angle B and angle C. Coming to question number 9 children. 3 angles of a quadrilateral are equal, right, and the 4th angle is given as 69. 4th angle is given as 69. You have to calculate the value of the equal angles. Let's see the calculation. Now I have taken a variable children. Let the equal angles be x. You can take any variable over here. X plus x plus x plus 69 is equals to 360. So because these are like terms, you can add them together. 3x plus 69 is equals to 360. 3x is equals to 360 minus 69. 3x is equals to 291. X is equals to 291 divided by 3. And when you reduce it, children, it is 97. So the value of x is 97. Children, in question number 10, the four angles of a quadrilateral are given in the ratio 3:4:6:7. So first of all, we need to calculate all the four angles by taking a variable. So I have taken the variable to be x. Then add the variables, equalize it to 360. You know how to do it now. Now, once you reduce it, we get the value of x. Now put the value of x in all the four angles. That will give you the measurement. Now, one more thing is given over here in this question, children. They want to know whether P, Q and R, S are parallel lines or not. So how will you tell that this line and this line is parallel to each other? How will we tell this? This sign means they are parallel. How will we tell, children? Write the measurement of all the four angles. Then another thing is, children, the angle which is there between the parallel lines should be same, that is 180 degrees. Now if you add 54 and 126, it is 180. Similarly, if you add 72 with 108, it is again 180. That means the angle between the two lines is 180, 180 each. So we say that PQ is parallel to RS. Look at the 11th question, children. In the 11th question, the figure is given and we have to use this information to calculate the value of x. Now x is over here. How are we going to do it, children? We'll make use of this angle which is given as the exterior angle, children. This exterior angle and this interior angle is together the adjacent angle on a straight line. So the sum of this angle and this should be 180. So from 180, if you subtract 70, you get it over here as 110 degree angle. Now you have the measurement of all the four angles. Add them, equalize them to 360 and then you will be able to calculate the value of x. Coming to the last question of the exercise, children, here's a figure given and again the ratio of the two opposite angles are given, that is A and D, that is 4:5. Again B and C measurements are given in this form and we have to calculate each angle of a quadrilateral. So let's see the working of this. So here, because the ratio is given, children, we will make use of a variable. As the sum of angle A and angle D is 180, so I have taken a ratio of 4:5 in the form of a variable with x. So the angles are 4x and 5x. The addition of these should be 180. X is equals to, after you reduce it, it is coming out to be 20 degrees. Put the value of x in 4x and 5x, that is 80 and 100. Now similarly, we know, children, angle B plus angle C should be 180. Put the terms that are given for both of the angles, it should be 180. Open the brackets, bring the like terms together, children. So this can be added, 7x, this is plus minus is minus, sign of the bigger value is equals to 180. Now 7x, this plus 5 will go on the other side as minus 5. 7x is equals to 175. X is equals to, after reducing, it will come out to be 25. Put the value of x in angle B and angle C. Angle B is 3x minus 15, so 3 into 25 minus 15, 75 minus 15 is 60 degree. Similarly, angle C is 4x plus 20, that is 4 into 25 plus 20, that is 100 plus 20, which is 120. So with this, we complete the exercise A of quadrilaterals. Thank you. I hope, children, after seeing the entire video and after listening to me very carefully, you have understood each and everything that I have tried to explain you. Now, if you have really understood the lesson well, don't forget to please subscribe, like and do share my videos with many of your friends so that they also are being helped by me, that is Mrs. D. Nandan. So, thank you and have a wonderful day ahead. Bye-bye.